introduce myself. I'm Bob from RMS Diagnostics. I've come in early this morning to have a bit of a tidy up. Yeah, coming in quarter of an hour early on a Monday morning. Get yourself going. Have a bit of a sort out before the phones start ringing. Guaranteed they're going to start ringing before we actually open. But we're going to do a little time lapse. And during this week, I think we're just going to do little bits of the changes we make. And the walk around the cars we'll do as a separate little thing a couple of times a week. So let's get a little time lapse going, and then we'll show the results possibly at the end of the week. Okay, only took 10 minutes or so. Gone from reasonably messy to reasonably tidy. Computers are on, scopes on, workshop's done. I've had a sweep up late last week anyway. And we'll start down that end at lunchtime. Right, let's have a quick look at what we've got going on today. Right, we've got a little Honda in with a battery drain. You can see we've got what have we got? 0.15 of an amp draw, so we won't be liking that. Little focus coming in intermittently. The rear wiper and the fan blower motor stops and then comes back on. Luckily it's coming today with it off, so we'll be able to work through that, see what's going on. Still waiting for a diagram to come in for this Range Rover. Audi TT coming in a couple of weeks ago for a battery drain. Found out it was a radio. One just turned up this morning, and I'll swap all the EEPROM over in that and get that coded into the car. Discovery. We had the dash taken out of this one, cloned over. Yeah, sent away and cloned. So that's another one back in and done today. Been on the van over the weekend, getting the brakes and everything back on. So yeah, we're getting there with that. What else we got? Galaxy in. That's had a dash repair. Another one. We must be doing 3 a week roughly, dash repairs on Fords. Little Skoda's come in, side repeater not working and windows not working on the driver's side. Stripped all the wiring out, repaired that, and yeah, they should be done and gone by the end of the day. 2 more have gone this morning, so yeah. Hopefully it's be another good week like last week. And all change. So we've got Discovery in, Evoque with parking sensor faults, Citroen blower motor not turning on, Zafira blower motor not turning off, and 207 with a parking sensor fault. So quite a varied day. It's a bit like waiting for a bus. Same as yesterday, we had 2 battery drains in today, 2 blower motor faults in, and also 2 parking sensor faults in. So you won't see one for a few weeks, and 2 or 3 will turn up all at the same time. Both battery drains yesterday, funny enough, both of them were the radios. But how many times do we get it where it's not the radio, Bluetooth unit, etc. So yeah, you never know. People think, yeah, oh yeah, you'll know the fault on this car, you'll know the fault on that car. Everything's different. This Zafira customer's been sold the car, so we don't even know the history of it. Real funny one we don't like to take on, but because it's a permanent fault, just a blower motor, we should be able to work that out. Another morning. Boss is late, we're already open. How bad's that? So, a couple more spaces done. We're starting to get clear. Last week we was having to park some cars over in our friend's little compound, or the week before last. Last week we managed to clear some out, and now we're starting to really get on top of it. So we managed to get a few cars in straight in the workshop, and no moving cars about. Again, efficiency, moving cars around constantly, trying to get one in. It could take you 10 minutes to move the cars about to get the one job in you need. When having a 5-bay workshop, I should have 5 in the morning, all done, and then back out. let's see what the day brings. I'll catch you a bit later. Not many recovery companies have one of these. Very nice. Right, just got in, got the Citroen there. That was a fan fault yesterday, found a bad connection behind the dash, it's all cut out and redone. There was a Safira there yesterday morning. Battery drain, blower motor was stuck on, and then it noticed that the top display screen for the radio was not working. After your battery had gone flat, then the blower motor wouldn't work. So, checked it all through. It was actually the top screen. It tells the AC control module when to turn on and turn off. So when it was on and the screen failed, it stayed on. When the battery went flat, it wasn't turned back on, so then it wouldn't work. So worked that back through, got the top screen working. That brought the fan back on and going off with ignition cycle. Double checked the battery drain, had a battery drain when it came in, had no battery drain when it left. So 3 faults, 1 problem. Right, got the Range Rover in. That we've got the diagrams through. Spent a couple of hours on it yesterday. Checked all the earths, lives, etc. To a few modules, ECU. Shown up a communication fault. So I'm assuming that's going to be a CAN bus fault. Just waiting for that part of the diagram to be sent through. A friend of mine's Altea. And this is actually a friend of mine. Everyone's your mate in the motor trade. But this one, he owns a lovely little campsite out at Sandwich, little glamping site, Lily Roos, if you want to check it out. Rodent damage. Again, more. I mean, it is parked in a bit of a, rural area. And, yeah, so, just side repeat, it's not working, so quick one on that. And then we'll be on with the day. Right, little bit of Kaizen time. Big follower of the Kaizen sort of trend. Watch quite a few of the YouTube videos. I'll drop a couple of links down below. So I'm going to make a few changes. That's what this part of the channel is all about. Getting things working a little bit smoother. So I bought a couple of new bits of kit, and I'm going to sort out my service trolley. That's my main trolley I'll take around just to do my day-to-day stuff. Shouldn't be walking backwards and forwards to my main sort of toolbox to get everything out. Quite a few times I've found little things which you can't believe how much time you're wasting on. I bought a torch about 2 years ago, and I bought it in from the tool truck, put it on charge over on this socket over here, put it on charge there, and for 2 years I walked from my bay to back over there and back to put it on charge at least once a day. And when you don't realise and you watch some of these things, we need to change little things like that. Constant small changes. Put it on charge in your bay. So I set up this service trolley. I bought a couple of tools. Hopefully get a full charging system on there. So I just put that trolley on charge overnight. Everything should be charged. Everything good. Another little change we made. Let's take you back over here. Again, these gas bottles chained to the wall. And we've got the fire going. Every time we needed, it used to be plugged in there, sat down there. Every time we had to change the bottles, we'd have to move them around because the lead wasn't long enough. So, a few minutes every time we was having to change it. So, spent a few minutes just extending the lead. Now it actually sits in there properly. You can just change it over. So, right, let's get this, I'll get a time lapse going. We'll get this, get the tool trolley sorted out. And hopefully that'll I'll show you the aftermath. bad start for a lunchtime tidy up. So our tool trolley, we've got little quarter drive set, spanners, commonly used Torx drivers, screwdrivers, pliers, cutters, soldering irons, multimeters. Just bought a couple of guns. They're going to speed things up a little bit. Put a charging bar on here. Unfortunately, both things I want to charge. I've got the old USB, so I've ordered a couple of leads for that. But yeah, let's do a bit more tomorrow. Again, it's only got to be a 10-minute, 15-minute tidy up, and yeah, you'll make some good changes. Also, yeah, so it's charging. So every night, just put it on charge, wrap it back up, stick a little hook on the back, and you can charge everything while you're away. Okay, that's us done. Another week at RMS. I'm back home Thursday night, 6 o'clock. I'm in, done, spruced up, ready to spend time with the family, and that'll be it until Monday morning. No thinking about customers, no thinking about the cars, and that's all because we've changed the business around to get to a point we take on the right customers, we take on the right jobs. If a job becomes a real pain, you know, we call it a day. If a customer becomes a pain, again, we call it a day. So yeah, we have changed our working life around. That's the other thing, we haven't really touched on that. 18 months ago, we was put in a position where we need to step up and help out with our granddaughter. So she's now living with us full time. We've got parental rights over her now, and she comes first. And since that, my wife said to me, "That's it. You're not putting work first. Kids come first, or little one comes first." So again, that's sort of what this video is about, or this series is about, is to show work-life balance. You can do it as long as you're sort of committed at work to get that done, and you know, 9 till 5, that's it. Once you're done, you're done. And if for some reason a customer's putting pressure on you, or you know, the cars are becoming a pain, you need to change some bits about. Staff, if they're putting pressure on you, causing you any sort of headaches, you know, you need to change something. So yeah, small constant changes, that's what we've been putting in place. And yeah, let's see how we go for the next few weeks. And yeah, see you next week. I'm out.